はい、どうも、ケイです。本日もよろしくお願いいたします。早速続きをやっていきたいと思います。前回はタロットリーダーが2つ目の殺人を占うってことで、ラジオ放送でおなじみのマンローが殺されるっていうことだったんですけど、いや、びっくりしたね。事件の概要を知らせるただのラジオかと思ってたのに、本編に関わってくるっていうね。マンローはなんか話せば話すほどなんか単純に被害者っていうわけでもなさそうだし、なんかやっぱり殺されるには殺されるだけの理由があんのかなって感じだよね。トラベラーはなんかバイオレットに憑依していた可能性も出てきたものっていうのもあって、なんか犯人説もちょっと増してきた感じかな。まあ本命はオスカーだけどね。じゃあ早速続きを見ていきたいと思います。
This one sounds quite dark and complex, Alex, so we really thank you for sharing this with us. Now, Poe, do you have any ideas what this might represent?
ポーっているね、ポ
ー。You're the detective. Monroe just called. This is madness. Who would want to hurt her?
アンロと親しい間から。
We've worked together for years. She's the light to my shade, the angel to my demon, the diamond to my lump of coal. She told me to say all those things. Heavens no. I have a wife and 3 children, beloved spawn of my loins. Monroe and I are good friends, that's all.
妻子持ちなんだ。
We interviewed her about her scholarship not too long ago. Do you think whoever killed Dorota plans to kill Monroe? What makes you think she's in danger? Tarot. Does this have anything to do with the gentleman who stopped by?
訪ねてきた。誰だろう。
I didn't get his name, I'm afraid. He offered to do a spot on our show, doing tarot readings to answer listener questions. We said we'd think about it.
なんかレインかな。なんかビジネスがどうとか言ってたよね、そういえば。
Only a madman. Or woman. Monroe is August's sweetheart. Poe and Monroe. That was her idea. Our show. We were just another local radio station before that. It was Monroe who decided we should have a theme. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe. Don't tell me you haven't heard it, detective. That's what the Free Radio Project is all about. Uniting August via the airwaves. Monroe's been delivering free radios anywhere people might want to listen. Doctor surgeries, hairdressers, the guest house.
ゲストハウス。バイオレットにも提供したってことか。
I believe she charmed the local electrical store into donating them, in exchange for free advertising, of course. You know, this town is fascinating. There's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Have you ever read up on the real history of August? The official story is that Mary August retired from a life on the high seas, found a nice spot here, and used her ill-gotten gains to establish a town. But that's not what really happened. It's true that Mary August was a pirate, but she didn't retire. Her ship was sunk on the rocks just off the coast. Mary and all of her crew sought refuge in a small fishing town, this one. They slaughtered everyone, men, women, and children, all dead and dismembered in their own homes. The bodies were dumped in a mass grave. Well, the body parts. And the pirates moved in. Yes, August was built on the blood of innocence. Kind of puts the Rota's murder into perspective, doesn't it?
マリオ
On
が
that note, I should probably get back to the booth. The show must go on. Death threats be damned. Look after Monroe, detective. She's the only Monroe I've got.
Still here.
Yeah, she's still here. I can't
本
do
当
the
かな
show
マリ
without
オ
her.
ガスと
And I
海
can't
賊
do
が
without you, Poe.
Oh, that's
海賊の名前が由来なんだ。
Poe's curiosity shop.
なんか皆殺しにしたのと関係あんのかな
Welcome to Poe's
ただの
curiosity
電気じゃ
shop.
なさそうだよね。
Okay, so please explain to the listeners what the object is that you are holding.
I mean, it's very, very heavy.
エリスまだ生きてる。
I delivered radios all over town. I don't think I should have bothered with some of them, though. I don't think... Violet, is it? I don't think Violet liked me very much. Maybe. I don't know why anyone would be threatened by me, though. I'm not interested in stealing anyone's man.
But it's good. House, kind of it's a household.
Hey, I'm going. There's too many people asking questions. It's exhausting. I'm off to stay at my aunt's. I'll come back tomorrow, but I've said everything I can say.
怪しいな、オスカ
Really?
Yeah, nobody takes that.
ー。ザックはただの自信家に見えるんだよね。
Probably right here. Why? I didn't realize I was under house arrest. Thanks for the advice. I hope I'm not the only suspect.
Personally, just use it to flatten
なんか違
tensions.
うな。
Poe's curiosity shop is now closed. Welcome to Poe's curiosity shop.
なんか必ず最初にブロミンを訪れちゃうんだけど。
I actually.
Sorry, Sam, what can I do for you? Yeah, I always cry around this time of night. What's the point, Sam, huh? If we can't save them. Mercury is a curse. It's like some tourist guide for murders. I try for Alexi and Rain to make them think that we can make a difference, make a change, but we haven't so far. What if we can't make a change?
ブロミンは本当にただの霊能力的なやつかな。優秀な占い師だったとかいうことか。
Maybe. If we could just save one person, Sam. Alice. We need to save her. We need to.
信じていいのかなブロミン。
Not really. But it wants to know why you're hesitating. Mercury thinks you are. I can see its point. Alice is in danger and you're still here asking questions. You have to stop asking questions and start taking actions. Sam, this is your time. Be ready.
行動ね。
Should we try it now?
No, I've tried it. It doesn't work for me.
Oh.
Maybe it works for you. You try it.
Quite a lot, but I'm not sure how much of it is useful. Apparently this town has a lot of spirits with a lot of unfinished business. I guess every town has a good population of dead, but they usually move on. These were different. They were in pain. So many of them. What happened in this town? Yes, The general message is anyone that tries to stop Ellis dying will be punished. Sam, be careful, please.
阻止しようとするものはやばいってことか。
He's off the radio. I don't really know him. Actually, I'm glad you're here. I really, really want to do a reading for you right now. You know, to help. Great. Let me just draw 3 cards for you. This is just a general reading. You don't need a question. Okay. Oh, the 2 of Cups. That's mysterious. Is there anyone you feel a spark of attraction to? Maybe someone you've met recently?
誰かいた
The
か
lovers. I did not expect that. It seems this attraction has the potential to be life-changing.
うん。
If you want it to be. And finally,
誘ってる
the Knight
もし
of
かして。
Cups. This card is about pursuing your heart's desire. I think it's time to tell that someone special how you really feel. Wow, what an interesting reading. Does it mean anything to you?
なんか誘ってる感じがすんね。そうだよね、やっぱり。いや、乗っちゃう。
You catch on quickly, don't you, Sam?
あ、そうだ、やっぱり。
To live through. A magnitude 8 earthquake shattered my world. I took an overdose enough to kill me 5 times over.
いやいや、恋なんてしてる場合じゃない。
I survived because the beast
レクシーも
wasn't
可愛い
ready to
ね。
relinquish its host.
Honestly? You don't. Once they're caught, a few hours later, they've hopped timelines into someone else. We just keep chasing them. Continuously trying to stop them ruining lives. Yes, but it kills the vessel too. So, you could have a traveler inside you right now, and if I killed you, you'd both be dead.
ツワごとか。最後はそうなるかもね。
I'm not sure.
True that the devil looks after his own. Tonight's the night.
Oh, it's you. I was hoping it might be Zach. Yes, now I remember. It's the one in the hall.
マジで。
Sometimes cuts through the unbearable silence in this place.
あの廊下のラジオつながってるね。
Not really. I expected her to be blonde for some reason. No. Oh, him, yes. I've heard him on the radio. Never met in real life, though.
バイオレットとポー会ったことない。そうだね。特に何も言ってなかったね、ポーも。彼からラジオもらっていない。
Are you mocking me, Sam? No, I have never met the man. No. And I've got some very important news for him if he ever shows up. Yes. If he ever shows up.
ハサミ持ってる、バイオレット。殺すの。
I sense he has slipped into the dark of a doorway. The distraction passes.
しかして誰か。
Don't confirm the existence of travelers. They're not ready.
確認するな。 ザックが来たらとか言ってたな。
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
じゃ、バイオレットに会いに行こうか。
It was worse the second.
Zach, the game is up. I think you should leave town.
What?
I know where you were last night. I followed you to Dorota's house. Well, I didn't know it was Dorota's house until we arrived. Call it women's intuition.
I was at the studio.
さすが、鋭い感。
You were at Dorota's?
Don't change the subject. Sam and Dupont will put two and two together.
And then what?
And then they're going to arrest you. You weren't there long, I suppose, but then I guess it doesn't take you long, does it?
You're spying on me.
I followed you there, then back to the studio. You lied to the police. You lied to me. I'm done with you. We're finished. Don't come back here again.
Managed to earn enough to make ends meet.
付き合ってたの、二人。
That worked out pretty well. Programming makes me good money. I can work from home and no one misses me if I drop out of
じゃ、
circulation
バイ
for
オ
a
レ
week
ッ
or
ト
two.
とザックは
I find myself wondering
ドロタの
how
とこにい
many
たのか。
others there are out there. How many beasts? Or am I just one amongst many vehicles for a single slayer? There surely must be others. Cannot believe I am unique.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
逆に聞いてみるか。
In my path. It's a way to live with the monstrosity.
殺人を
Barbaric, but at least I tell myself the slayer only takes
ザックは
those that
殺
the world
人
is
を
better
目
off
撃
without.
したかもしれない。
I followed you to Dorota's last night.
Are you insane? Why did you follow me, you stupid bitch?
You killed Dorota. You had sex with Dorota.
あ
You killed
あ、なるほ
Dorota.
ど。こっちの可能性もあるか。
You had sex with. You killed Dorota.
煽ってみるか。
Oh dear. You should not have said that. That could make me very angry. Unlike you, the guest house isn't impenetrable.
脅してきた。こいつやばいな。
Sorry, I don't smoke.
でも殺してはいない気がするな。
Sweating, even though it's after midnight and cool. His eyes are glazed over with large pupils.
ダメか。
Neon, I can smell his breath.
Violet, I'm actually a bit tied up at the moment. Well, in danger, actually.
Why don't you like me?
What? I like everyone. What makes you say that?
You're trying to take Zach from me. You told Sam I didn't like you.
これだったら、なんか告げ口したみたいになるよね。こっちかな。
No, I don't think so. I don't like Zach in that way. Maybe in any way, even. So we can be friends now?
Yes. Maybe.
Okay then. We can work on that. Maybe another time?
なんか仲良くなっちゃった。
My right hand crushes his larynx as the left reaches the knife from his, dislocating his elbow, blood gushing.
ポーにもなれるんだ。
Hi, I'm Alice. I'm Alice.
Stream the Slayer is drawing in. broken body crumbles in my grasp. He has fouled himself. I can.
Al, I'm so sorry.
んえ
You mean everything
あ
to me.
挨拶か。
I won't let you
なんか
die.
怪しいね。はい。
Are you okay?
Of course I'm okay. It's you who's shrouded in darkness, my love. El, we must finish what we started.
Nope. Let's finish it.
マジで
Let's What do you mean?
妻子があるって言ってたの。
Let's finish it. What do you mean?
Us. Our
あ、や
love.
ばいな。
I don't care what happens to me. I'm going to leave her. I know I keep saying it, but this time, I really do mean it. Are you ready to spend the rest of your life with me, no matter its length?
いいね。狂ってるね。
No. Yes? No. Yes?
Elle, I fell in love with you the first day we met. You ripped out my heart, diced it into pieces, and reshaped it in your form. I will always be yours, forever. Elle.
マジで
Will you marry me?
マジで
Yes! Yes!
Yes! これは、まずいな。断ったら実際の
No.
マンローが殺されるとかなりそうだよね。い
Yes!
や、こっちもでも、やばいな。見つった気がする。
Elle, I love you. You don't know how happy you've made me. My angel. My absolute angel.
Are you really married?
Yes, you've met my wife and family. They're sadly not actors I've hired to make my life look richer than it is. Tomorrow, I will tell her about us. And I will leave her. Another heart broken, another family destroyed. Another villainous father.
Is your wife gonna kill me?
いや、そうだよね。やっちまった感が強いんだけど。ああ、もうダメだ。止まらない。
How long have we been together?
Since the day you arrived, my angel, how could any red-blooded man resist you?
どうしよう。
Broken street lamp lay the bodies of two young men.
Welcome to Poe's Curiosity Shop. Alice.
I'm Poe, and this is your August update. August update.
Attached in the center.
Yes.
And it's tiny. And it's made of, I think, metal.
I'm sorry, can I help you?
I've
ああ、本当に知り合いじゃなかったんだ。
It's not a very good time at the moment, I'm afraid.
Really?
Wait. I recognize that voice.
Sure. I mean,
気づかれた。
suppose today you could wear it as a brooch, maybe, or a belt buckle.
John. I'm gonna be fine.
How long have we been together now?
On the radio? I started at Radio August about 2 years ago. Why?
No, I mean romantically.
わ、やばいや。
Do you want me to leave my wife?
思ってなかったらどうしよう。
I only want you to do what makes you happy. I'll be waiting for
あ
you
あ、
either
よかった
way.
よかった。
Why didn't you tell me about Dorota?
あ、両思いなら。
What didn't I tell you about Dorota?
That you were sleeping with her. I'm giving you a chance to tell me now.
いや、こっちかな。
It was just a fling, John. I wanted to try something different. To stretch myself. I would have told you eventually. All three of us could have had fun together. You do want to have fun with me, don't you, John?
Yeah, it kind of looks like a non-functional wooden bell.
Yeah, but it's heavy, like really.
よかった。丸く収まりそうだね。
The reason why it's heavy, it's in fact an
い
Egyptian
や、そうでもない
wood,
か。
which was used by craftsmen to carve temples. It's approximately 4,500
不倫
years
だもんね。
old and comes from an ancient burial ground called Saqqara. This particular one has traces of the same limestone as the great
Hi, I'm Alice.
エリスで
I'm Alice.
ブロンインに会ったらどうなるのかな。
nightmares.
With Poe and Monroe. Now this is a
ああ、いない。
coming from Marek, and they say I tightrope across a pool of sharks, but the sharks don't seem to notice me.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn. I'm Bronwyn.
So, they stand for, perhaps,
Bron, I thought about the whole restraining thing, and it's really hard to ask someone if they mind you tying them up for a while. I did a thing for Sam anyway. It might have helped.
What are you doing now?
I don't know. I don't want to lie about my alibi again, though. What should I do?
Log into Tarotism.
Good idea. I'll stay in my room, log in, and wait for you to give me the all clear. Then they'll know I'm not a suspect. You're the best.
When you go to the circus, it's massive and it's a crazy.
What can we do to help Ellis?
Haven't we done enough? Not many people get to know when they're going to die, let alone get the chance to avoid it. We've given Ellis a huge advantage.
So what should we do? Do you really think she's got a chance?
Maybe. Maybe Sam's her lucky charm. Anything short of an apocalypse would be considered a victory at this point.
In your life. Now, you were exactly spot on actually about the sharks being something negative, but in this case, the sharks
なんかタロットリーダーは
in your life.
レインだけが怪しく感じ
What
る
I
な。
think from what you said about your dream is that you're trying so hard to keep your life balanced. And you are worried that you'd attract your
Yeah, because they're busy. They're busy in his dream, aren't they?
They are, and they said, and you said that the sharks don't seem to notice you because.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
Should always be receiving positive things in return.
It's going to be soon. Whatever happens to Alice, it will be soon.
How do you know it's going to be soon?
I can sense it. Are you not picking anything up, Lex? There's a traveler nearby.
やっぱりいるん
How
だ
do。you know all this?
Mescaline mainly, but I don't recommend you try it. Do you really want to hear this?
Yes.
At uni, I read a book by Aldous Huxley called The Doors of Perception. He takes mescaline and basically trips his balls off. And the party girl I used to be thought, yay. My experience wasn't anything like his, though. people look like tiny rainbow outlines. And I would notice that some of them would just appear from nowhere. Those ones, the ones from nowhere, I think they're the travelers. They kind of merge into one person and suddenly there's only one outline. That's what I see. But you, no drugs for you, young lady. Tea and nothing else, all right?
These tattoos are a reminder that some things are best left.
トラベラーがいるんだ。
Several were made, apparently.
なんかレインっぽいんだよね。レインかバイオレットかな。
Well, I wish I hadn't seen this.
So, aliens. Violet. What are we thinking, Lex?
Violet and aliens?
Hasn't Bron told you? Violet said she was abducted by aliens. But not your usual stick me on a slab, call me grey type aliens. Aliens that decorate.
Decorating aliens? A traveller?
やっぱりそうなのかな。
Exactly. I think it was using Violet for room planning. Apparently it wants a set of heads on the wall. Red heads, to be more specific.
If it's a traveller, why is it strangling people?
Well, it's a right, obviously. But the alien Violet's talking about probably isn't the same traveller.
そうだよね。
Perhaps this is something new we haven't discovered yet. Using humans as decor.
Ray, why'd you pray for them?
Well, because right now, I can't think of anything else that would help.
Maybe try and get answers from the tarot?
The only tarot with real answers is Mercury. And Mercury asks the questions. So other than staring at it for the rest of the night, I'm out of ideas.
My head was screaming for me to go, to run. No one saw me. No one knew I...
誰だろうね、トラベラー。バイオレットは昔、用意されてたってだけな気がするし。レイン怪しいな。
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
There was definitely a body.
Did you get a call from my doctor?
Your doctor did call.
Did you tell her I was being compliant?
I said you were taking the pills.
Thank you, Claude. I won't forget that.
You said you saw other heads when you were taken.
Yes. Other girls, younger than me. Nobody I recognised. They all had red hair.
Do you think this place is nearby? They all had red hair.
Yes, they all had red hair. They were all very pretty. And they were all alive. In that moment.
赤い髪が好きなトラベラーってことは、今回と一緒の同一人物かもしれない。
Legs felt like jello as I approached. One hand on the side of my car for support, the other outstretched. Ready to catch myself when I inevitably passed out. I took a deep breath
エリスを守りに
and
行こう
lowered myself.
か。いないんだ。
Miss?
Chief DuPont. Grave news indeed.
Will Ellis be safe with you here?
No. She wants me to keep broadcasting, which means I'll be booth-bound for most of the night. She'd be safer at home, with someone protecting her.
Can't I get someone else to handle the radio?
And murder Poe and Monroe? No, Chief DuPont. Ellis couldn't take that. Not tonight. We did think of asking you to do a guest evening at some point, though, if you're interested.
No, I don't want to dilute my brand.
ポントはエリスを守らなきゃいけない。
I see. And that brand would be having an enormous ego that thinks they're too big to guest on our radio station. Understood.
なんかめっちゃ勘違いしてるけど。
Anyway, the radio calls me. If that's all.
Tried to stay calm as I pulled my phone.
エリスを守るためなのに。
Her hand squeezed mine, just a little tighter, as I began to pull her hair away from her face. Her breath was becoming much more shallow. The operator answered after the second ring. Hello?
ちょっと元の姿戻ってみるか。
Came around the curve and she was just there and I hit her and she's twisted.
He didn't. He was the one in her bedroom last night. I never made it that far. I just followed him to her house.
部屋の中にいたのか。
I wrongly assumed we were in a relationship. I thought that he was cheating on me. Which he was. I saw him leave Dorota's and I followed him straight after. I don't know if anyone else was there.
ザックと付き合ってたのか。
Nobody went in or out whilst Zack was there. I tailed him as soon as he left. He drives like a maniac, so I'd lose him otherwise.
Phone clenched tightly in my hand. Where are you driving? What road was the accident on? Sweat drenched my pajamas and I was safe. Immediate reaction was to get up and run down to the garage to check my car. I was in such a rush.
Well, if Violet said it, it must be true. I was here last night, as I said.
認めんな、この男。
I fell down in the doorway and cried. My car was there.
I couldn't do this without him. He looks out for me. He's my best friend. What do you know, Sam?
こっちだよね。
He does? That's so sweet
ああ、
of
喜ん
him.
でる。
But I could never do that.
ね。
Then you've been very, very naughty.
naughty.
But it takes a while to hear what they're saying.
I didn't expect news to travel this fast. You can't tell anyone else. I've not told my wife yet. I think she should at least hear it from me. You ask the wrong question, detective. Why now? Because of death. When a loved one, or you yourself, faces death, it makes you hold account of all your life decisions. Not marrying Alice would be my biggest regret. Yes, I love my wife and our children, and if she loves me, she'll let me go. Alice lights a fire in me my wife never found the fireplace for, let alone lit. You can't condone my actions, I understand. Divorce is strangely delicious. A great polarizing topic for society. So many people think it's clearly wrong. So many people think it's clearly acceptable. As the tide turns, the stigma fades. Enjoy your life, detective. I hope you pick once and pick right.
Wear this. Sam, I've got some heavy rain news.
レインやっぱりなんかあんのか。
Lawrence Petrovsky, that's his real name, and no, he's not a Russian spy. But he does have a criminal record. He was charged with the murder of a 21-year-old artist. Looks like he got off on a technicality by all accounts. About 3 months ago in Hong Kong. Be careful, Sam.
3ヶ月前。
If you're going to ask him about this, could be a flight risk. And you know, there's a good chance he could be the killer. Door's behind you.
今なんかトラベラーを追求するなとか言ってたよね。
Yeah, Dr. Tanner. She's checking up on Violet. Why are you still giving her a hard time about this? She's had it tough enough already. She wanted to check Violet was taking her pills. Apparently Violet told her to call me to confirm. She's dealing with a lot of things, just so go easy. The doctor said the aliens are delusions, a side effect of her previous alcoholism. She's been sober 6 months, and I don't want to change that, Sam. The neuropathy she suffered due to alcohol is causing her problems. The pills are to try to help with that, but guess they have side effects too. Memory loss. She's not a monster. Just a little girl lost. She was drinking to forget. She ran with a bad crowd a few years ago. They branded their backs with symbols, basically a cult. The leaders were imprisoned, but they left a lot of baggage behind. You won't get any mileage talking to her about it, I assure you. Rain's still a suspect. No corroborated alibi. Bronwyn Castle has one, Lexi Taylor doesn't. I've got my search back on Rain, or Petrovsky, as we should call him. He's got priors that you're looking into. Rain met Ellis when he was touting for work. He gets around quickly. Ellis knows Violet because of the free radio project. Ellis thinks Violet doesn't like her very much. I'm not sure I like you very much. Where's the proof? Violet's just admitted being at the crime scene last night with Zach. It's not looking good for Zach now. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. I think you've narrowed it down to Zach, Rain, and Lexi. That's just my professional opinion, mind you. Feel free to ignore the person who hired you. That's it.
Zach, Rain,
It's now
Lexi.
10 o'clock. Here's your August update. Investigations deepen into last night's murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw, a talented cellist who had recently been granted a place at Juilliard, was found strangled at her home last night. With the murderer still at large, Chief DuPont has urged residents to remain calm and stresses there is almost no chance of anyone else being harmed. Alice, if you're listening, let me know you're okay. In other news, a handful of August residents have reported seeing strange lights in the sky earlier this evening. The lights, which witnesses describe as searingly bright, were spotted over the east edge of town, past the fire station. Have you seen any strange lights? Or for that matter, little green men? Let me know. That's 10 o'clock with Poe.
ザック、レイン、レクシーが怪しいって言ってたね、ケイブさん。ザックはなんか死体を見っけただけのような気もするけど、レインは確かにやばいね。トラベラーっぽい気がする。レクシーはなんか単なるいい子ちゃんみたいな感じだったけど。オスカー関係ないのかな。今回はじゃあ、ここまでにしておきます。ご視聴ありがとうございました。じゃあ次のビデオで、バイバイ。